Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Ben, welcome back to the channel. It's hard to believe that December's already here, and that means holiday gifting is in full swing. A lot of you out there might be searching for gifts for friends or loved ones, or maybe you're just putting together a wish list to make it easy on your wife or girlfriend this year. Either way, I've got you covered. You can probably just go ahead and send them the link to this video right now. But before we get started, there's one thing I wanted to mention. And that's really just that everything I'm going to talk about here today is based on my own honest opinion after actually owning and using all of this gear. I'm not here to be a shill for any product or corporation, and no one's paid to be included in this video. No one ever will be able to pay to be included in one of these videos. That's just not the way it works around here. I'll also mention that if you're not into watching this in the video format, I've left a link in the description below to a blog post with this same exact gift guide, so you can go check it out there. All right, with that said, let's dive right into it with one of my very favorite topics, camp cooking. All right, so item number one on this gift guide is a 5-pound propane tank. This is a Flame King 5-pound tank off Amazon for I think like 50 or 60 bucks. And this is a total game changer when it comes to the camp kitchen. If you have a 2-burner stove, chances are you've been using those green propane bottles that you can pick up at Walmart or REI. They last for a trip or two, and then you have to toss them and get a new one. What I love about this is 5 pounds is basically 5 of those little green bottles. I fill this up for $4.22, and it lasts me practically forever. You can run your 2-burner stove on it. You can run your Mr. Buddy heater off of it in the wintertime. It is an awesome tank and a huge upgrade from those little green ones. I especially like the fact that it is refillable, so you're not throwing away something every time you empty it. All right, item number 2 on this list is this Stanley Basecamp 4-person cook set. Inside this pot is absolutely everything you need to get started cooking at your campsite. There's the outer pot, there's a frying pan, there's 4 bowls, 4 plates, 4 sporks, a spatula, a serving spoon, and so much more inside of this thing. It's on sale on Amazon right now for 65 bucks, and I absolutely love this. I think one of the coolest features here is that a lot of times with super compact nested gear, once you open it from the factory, you can never put it back together again. You've probably experienced this. But with the Stanley Basecamp, I don't know if you can see it in the video here, they've laser etched exactly how to nest everything so that every time you use it, you can put things back in the right order and get it all to fit. I also like that there's a little bungee that goes over the lid to keep everything strapped in and secure, which especially comes in handy when it's bouncing around in the back of the truck. So, highly recommended. On to item number 3. Now, along the same vein as that Stanley Basecamp cook set, this is my Lodge cast iron combo cooker, and I absolutely love this thing. If you've seen any of my campfire cooking videos, you know how much I do with this. From pizza to steaks to deep fried potatoes, a good quality combo cooker like this can really do it all. Yes, it's heavy. Yeah, it takes up some space in the back of your rig, but if you want to cook over the hot coals of your campfire, there's no better way to do it than a cast iron combo cooker. Speaking of cooking over the campfire, that leads me to item number 4. A lot of places will sell you overpriced oven mitts that just don't hold up in the camp kitchen. My favorite thing here is a cheap pair of welding gloves. If you are someone who wants to do more campfire cooking, adding a pair of welding gloves like these to your kit is an invaluable addition. Pick up a pair from Home Depot or Amazon and thank me later. All right, that brings me to the 5th and final item of the camp kitchen section of this gear guide. And of course, no camp kitchen is complete without coffee. This AeroPress, as you probably know, is my absolute favorite way to make coffee when I'm out camping or when I'm at home or pretty much anywhere I go. It is ultra portable, super convenient, and I think it just makes great coffee. Not to mention the fact that it is only like 30 bucks, I think, 30 or 40 bucks on Amazon. Really hard to beat and just a great fun piece of kit to add to your camp kitchen setup. All right, with the all-important camp kitchen out of the way, it is time to transition to talking about tools. Now, this is a broad category, sort of my catch-all of things that I think make my camping experience a little bit better. Are any of them must-haves? Maybe yes, maybe no. Some of them are totally extravagant and unnecessary, but they're just that much fun to keep around. The first one of those, you guys probably know if you've seen any of my videos just how much I like this guy. This is the Snow Peak torch, and it makes quick work of getting any campfire roaring in no time at all. It also never fails to bring a smile to my face every time I use it, and pretty much anybody who uses it is gonna smile, because when you light this guy up and that jet engine roars to life, it's just a heck of a lot of fun. Is it extravagant? 100% yes. Will it make your campsites a little bit more fun and enjoyable? 100% yes. All right, so the second item on this list is by no means a necessity. However, I've been having a heck of a lot of fun with it. This is the Beartooth Tenkara fly fishing rod from Tenkara Rod Co. Now, if you see my last couple of videos, you know that this is a pretty recent addition to my kit, and you also know that I am by no means a good fly fisherman. However, I will never pass up an opportunity to stick my feet in some water, be it an alpine lake or a river or a stream, and drink a couple beers. With this in the Forerunner, now I can tell people that I'm fly fishing, and that's fine by me. I also love that it's in this awesome heavy-duty sturdy aluminum case. Everything I need fits in here. There's a telescoping fly fishing rod. It's the stripped down Tenkara style. If you haven't heard about it, there are great YouTube videos covering what that means and what it is. But overall, it's a great piece of kit that I would highly recommend for anyone that's looking for a campsite activity. A lot of times we find great trails up to these alpine lakes or camping out near these streams and rivers. This gives you something to do, an excuse to spend some extra time there, and I don't think anyone's gonna hate on that. So keeping along the same theme of items that are slightly extravagant is item number 3. This is the Nemo Stargazer reclining camp chair. Let's see, yeah, they call it a luxury recliner, and I gotta say, this is the best camp chair that I've ever sat in. I got it on sale a year or two ago, and you just can't beat it. Everyone who has sat in this camp chair has absolutely loved it, walked away wanting to buy their own. So if it's the holidays and you feel like treating someone special in your life to an awesome piece of just extravagant equipment that no one really needs, this reclining camp chair probably takes the cake for me. All right, so I crammed all the bougie, extravagant items at the top of this list, and the next few are actually gonna be practical things. Those first 3, they definitely make life great at camp, but do you really need them? Absolutely not. They just bring a big smile to my face every time I use them, and I think that's worth talking about. However, item number 4, you're gonna wanna have, and if you don't already have it, get this to the top of the wish list. This is the V-Air 88P air compressor. It never leaves my Forerunner. Well, I guess except for right now. Having an air compressor with you, whether you're just doing your day-to-day commute or out on a trail, is an invaluable piece of self-reliance equipment. This is cheap. It's like 70 bucks on Amazon, 80 bucks, something like that. Hooks up with alligator clips to your car's battery and pumps out enough air to fill up my 33-inch tires, no problem. There are more expensive models of these. There are certainly more expensive air compressors out there, up to even like, what, 500 bucks for some of the ARB stuff. At 70 bucks though, I've had this guy for a couple of years now. It hasn't failed on me yet. It's cheap enough you could keep a spare with you if you needed to, and you know, why the heck don't you have one already? So that's a great gift idea, especially if you've got someone in your life that's just starting out with overlanding. While you're at it though, if you're picking up the air compressor, now this is a bonus item. Go ahead and pick up a tire repair kit too. There are all shapes and sizes and price ranges of tire repair kits out there. Just get one. I think they're all fundamentally pretty much the same, but they could seriously come in handy if you find yourself or someone else on a trail in a real bind with a flat tire. This has saved me and others countless times. I'm actually probably at the point where I need to refresh this, so that's on my wish list. And so finally here, I think an awesome gift at virtually any price point is a knife. Knives that I've been gifted, like this K-Bar Becker or this one-of-a-kind flint-knapped obsidian knife, are extra special to me, whether I'm using them to chop down some firewood in the case of the Becker, or even just have them up on display in the case of this obsidian knife. There's a fondness associated with knives that have been gifted. I think a great option is something like my everyday carry knife, the Benchmade Bug Out. There's also the Spyderco Tenacious is a nice knife to gift someone. There are options from Kershaw or from Gerber. You can really find these at any price point. And so with that, I would say they make a great gift and everyone could use another knife. Well, there you have it. If you've got something on your wish list that I missed here, please leave it in the comments below, because I am trying to build my own wish list right now as we speak, and I'm always looking for new ideas. If you like this video, it is a huge help to give it that thumbs up and maybe consider subscribing so you don't miss the next one. Happy holidays, and until next time, get out and explore somewhere.